This video has one purpose: to inform. Here, we'll explore the roots of the Iran-Israel conflict, from their alliance to their current enmity. We do not seek to take sides or justify actions, but to understand a complex story that continues to shape the fate of the Middle East. Knowledge is power, and all power deserves to be understood. For decades, two nations have walked the razor's edge of war, not because of a shared border, not over territorial disputes, but due to a deep clash of ideologies, power, and history. Iran and Israel, allies yesterday, irreconcilable enemies today. This is the story of a conflict waged not only with bombs, missiles, or drones, but also with collective memory, diplomacy, and the shadow of nuclear destruction. Until 1979, Tehran and Jerusalem maintained a strategic alliance. Iran, led by the Shah, was one of the first Muslim nations to recognize Israel. They cooperated in agriculture, infrastructure, and defense, partners in modernizing the Middle East. The 1979 Islamic Revolution changed everything. Iran became a Shia theocracy, severed all ties with Israel, and openly declared its destruction. Since then, Iran has refused to recognize the legitimacy of the Israeli state, referring to it as the Zionist regime. Iran has since projected its influence through non-state allies. It funds, arms, and trains groups such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas, and Islamic Jihad in Gaza, and militias in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. Hezbollah has been involved in multiple conflicts, including support for Syria and launching rockets into northern Israel since 2023. Between 2005 and 2011, Iran was key in financing and training Hamas, though the relationship cooled due to Hamas's actions in Syria. Still, Iran continued backing Islamic Jihad. Iran expanded its military presence in Syria during the civil war, deploying elite Quds Force units and allied militias. Iran has also developed a nuclear program, which Israel and the West claim has military ambitions. In June 2025, the IAEA reported Iran's first non-compliance in 20 years. In response, Iran enriched uranium further, deployed advanced centrifuges, and developed missiles with a range of up to 3,000 km capable of striking Europe. Israel considers any Iranian nuclear capability intolerable, calling Iran an existential threat. Israel has launched cyber attacks like the Stuxnet worm in 2010 and is alleged to be behind the assassinations of Iranian nuclear scientists. Since 2011, it has bombed Iranian and proxy targets in Syria and Iraq. Iran has responded with cyber attacks, drones and missile strikes against Israeli and U.S. bases. On April 1, 2024, an Israeli airstrike destroyed an Iranian consulate in Damascus, killing 16 people, including senior Quds Force officials. Iran vowed revenge. On April 13, 2024, Iran launched over 300 drones and missiles at Israel in Operation True Promise, the first direct attack on Israel since 1979. Israel claimed to intercept 99%, though some targets were hit. On October 1, 2024, Iran launched 181 ballistic missiles in 2 waves under Operation True Promise 2. Sirens wailed in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and the Negev. Most missiles were intercepted, but minor damage occurred. 2 Israelis were injured, and 1 Palestinian died in the West Bank. In retaliation, on October 26th, Israel launched Operation Days of Atonement, with over 100 aircraft, including F-35s, striking targets in Tehran, Elam, and Khuzestan, the largest Israeli attack on Iran since the Iran-Iraq War. This is no longer just an Iran-Israel conflict, it has become regional. Since October 2023, Hezbollah has fired over 10,200 rockets. Israel responded with 8,300. 6 border areas were abandoned, 96,000 Israelis, and over 1 million Lebanese displaced. Hamas's assault on October 7, 2023, killed 1,200 people in Israel and included hostage-taking. In Gaza, over 33,000 civilians have died, 76,000 wounded, and 1.9 million displaced. Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen have attacked ships in the Red Sea and attempted strikes on Israel, prompting US and UK military responses. Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Bahrain, alongside Israel and the US, form an unofficial alliance coordinating anti-Iran operations. In June 2025, the IAEA again confirmed Iranian non-compliance. Iran opened a new enrichment facility and continues developing missiles capable of reaching Europe. Will the escalation continue? Will the region cross an irreversible line? Israel says Iran will pay the price when the time is right. Iran promises crushing attacks if further retaliation occurs. The nuclear shadow looms over every decision. This is not just a war between Iran and Israel. It is a clash of ideologies, faith, memory, and survival. It is the new face of modern warfare. The future remains uncertain, but for the first time, the world fears that a shadow war might erupt and engulf an entire region, or more. Iran and Israel, allies yesterday, lethal adversaries today. In a battlefield where shadow and fire converge, peace is a fragile relic, and the next spark could ignite a global blaze.